I thought that had already played. This is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. This week it's number 208, which means that these snippets of today, three of which there are three, have already been going for 207 previous weeks. Now, police science snippets are little bits of information extracted from recently published research in the fields of police science, evidence-based policing, investigative psychology, forensic psychology, and other related scientific sources and topics. And what I do, I go through a lot of recently researched articles and try and find three that I think are practical, applicable, and actionable by you, the law enforcement practitioners around the world. And hopefully there'll be something for you this week. If there isn't, there's a number of topics every week. So I don't do themed snippets. I just go through what has been recently published and try and find bits that, as I said, are not abstract or extremely niche or theoretical, but something really, really actionable. And that's not always very easy. And then I come on social media like this and talk about them, put them into context if I can. And also I send them out and send them straight into your inbox via email every Tuesday. If you want to receive that email with those three snippets, with the links to the original research article, all you have to do is get onto the email list so I can do that. Just Google Police Science, go to Police Science Doctor and enter your details into the form that pops up. There's lots of other stuff on Police Science Doctor. There's videos, explainer videos, courses, a podcast, and obviously the read page, to which you will need the access password that will be sent to you as soon as you join the list. So the three snippets for this week, the first one is about onset of child sexual abuse. So this is as a perpetrator. Most self-reported victims of child sexual abuse are harmed by peers or known older youth. Most adults with attraction to youth became aware of their sexual interests in early adolescence, with the average age of first-time sexual perpetration being between 11 and 16 years. Young perpetrators can change. The reoffense rate for older youth who sexually harm children is lower than the rate of other types of crimes. Youngsters at risk will contact a helpline about sexual questions and issues for youth, suggesting such services should be rolled out. So there's a lot of information in there. One is that, contrary to expectations, people who perpetrate sexual violence and abuse against children are very often young people themselves, not necessarily adults. And those that are adults have often started offending when they were still youngsters. So that's one thing. The other thing is that what this research article was actually talking about, the helpline that had been trialed somewhere. And young people were calling that helpline. And one of the most common issues they were calling about was they were having thoughts about abusing younger children. So I think it's very, very essential that we provide help to people who seek help, especially those who are at risk of harming and hopefully want to do something about that. The second snippet for today is about maturity and jury decisions. This study examined how juvenile defendant psychosocial maturity, age, and gender influence mock jurors' perceptions. Participants perceived less mature adolescents as less responsible for criminal behavior and were less likely to find them guilty, irrespective of age. So if somebody appears younger and less mature, they are less likely to be found guilty. Jurors viewed girls more harshly than boys. And the third and last snippet for today is about the school-to-prison pipeline. This school-to-prison pipeline is a metaphor for the pathway through which individuals are pushed out of school and into the criminal justice system. This study interviewed incarcerated adults and found the main recommendation was for teachers and administrators to talk to students to find out why young people are behaving the way they are. Find out what's going on at home and address those issues. I wholeheartedly agree. I always say crime is only a symptom of something going wrong. So these were the snippets for this week. Obviously, I can't guarantee there's something in there for you in this particular week. And if there isn't, sorry about that. Hopefully there'll be something in the next few weeks. But also just go to the read page of Police Science Doctor at policesciencedoctor.com, and you can go through all the previous publications, and hopefully there'll be something there for you. And I didn't even turn on my banner. Look, I prepared it. There it is. Yeah, but missed it for this week. Never mind. I'll see you again next week, hopefully with the banner. Until then, stay safe and make good decisions. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.